Good morning, good evening, or whatever time you are watching this, and welcome to the Redcoat Rundown. This is Jameson, and
I'm McKenna, also reporting the Redcoat Rundown. We're going to head on over to sports by Dylan and Gavin.
Hi, I'm Gavin.
I'm Dylan, and welcome to the Redcoat Rundown Sports segment, where we talk all about what is going on in the beginning of November.
There are many BHS sports going on this week. Soccer, cross country, and volleyball all play at least one game or meet this week. These should be some great games coming up this week.
The girls' varsity soccer team takes on Wethersfield on November 3rd. The boys' varsity team only has 2 games this week. To start, they play against Wethersfield on the 3rd, then later in the week they play against Platt on the 5th. And that is it for soccer this week.
The boys and girls cross country teams both race against Rock Yale on the 4th of November. The cross country team does not have another meet this week. Good luck to all the cross country runners. That's all for cross country.
The volleyball team plays once this week, and they are going against the Wethersfield team. They play on the 1st. That is all for volleyball this week. That is also all for the sports segment. Back to you, McKenna.
Thank you, Dylan and Gavin. Who knew sports were that exciting? Next up, we have Jaden presenting Unmasked News.
Welcome to Burns High School's very own Unmasked News, where the news is never masked. Today, I will be providing the holiday season updates due to the coronavirus. According to USA Today, medical experts advise that having people in a small area with weak ventilation, poor choice. This is something to keep in mind with all the holidays around the corner. It is also noted that it is hard to keep 6 or more feet away from other people in tight spaces. Planning and precautions should be a high priority. As claimed by the CDC, also known as the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, these are the symptoms that might occur if you are exposed to the coronavirus. Fevers or chills, coughs, difficult breathing, body aches, loss of taste or smell, runny nose, and nausea. Please wear a mask to keep the virus at an all-time low. Speaking of masks, the Berlin Redcoat 2024 store is in stock with masks and mask straps, jackets, hoodies, long sleeve shirts, and hats to keep you warm and also to represent our school. If you have a Chromebook or microphone issue, Ms. Nero likely contact at jnero@berlinschools.org. There are also resources on Schoology to provide the information on how to work different sites, apps, and many other directions, including tech tips. If you have any questions or proposals for the school, please contact Mrs. Eustace at eustace@berlinschools.org. Back to you, McKenna.
thank you, Jaden, for your Unmasked News. Next up, we have the weather with Mariana.
Hi, I'm Mariana, and welcome to Berlin Weather News. Halloween may be over, but with the temperatures we're having this week, fall sure isn't, which means you can still participate and enjoy many of your favorite seasonal activities. Some of these activities include pumpkin picking, bonfire, baking, and more. That's your weekly weather update. Back to McKenna.
Whether it'll be cold outside or whether it'll rain is really by chance. You see what I did there?
Yeah, I did.
Anyways, we'll be heading over to Brianna to close this rundown with clubs at BHS.
Hey, I'm Brianna, and welcome back to my segment on clubs. This week we're going to be talking about Math Club and Upbeat. Let's talk to Mr. Davali about Math Club. Hi, Mr. Davali. Can you explain what Math Club is all about?
Yeah, so Math Club is an opportunity for students to practice some of their math skills, as well as learn a few new tips and tricks while they prepare and practice for monthly math competitions that we have. There are about 20 schools in the central Connecticut area that all participate in our same league and that we compete against. So we meet once every other week or so, sometimes more if there's a competition that week. And we just practice our skills, we get ready for the competition, we have some fun and some snacks.
Thank you so much. Now that we know what Math Club is all about, let's see if Mr. Rudy can explain what Upbeat is. Hi, Mr. Rudy. Thank you for speaking with us today. Can you help us understand a little more what Upbeat is?
Sure, Brianna. So, Upbeat is a community service and leadership development program here at BHS. It is based around developing good decision-making skills and kind of giving students the confidence and skills and techniques to be able to make decisions for themselves and then contribute to the community. There's a variety of different aspects to Upbeat, such as the community service aspect. We do a wide range of community service around the town. Last year, we logged about 3,500 hours prior to closing for the spring, which students still continue to do service throughout the quarantine, which was awesome. So we do probably between 3,000 and 5,000 hours of service each year. We have kids helping out at the elementary schools, at the hospital for special care that you know about. We have kids helping with the police and fire departments, the animal rescue in town, the senior center, really kind of any aspect of the community that you want to give back to. In addition to our community service, which is kind of what everyone sees, we also have our leadership development program. So about 3 times a year, we try to take kids up to Camp Woodstock in Woodstock, Connecticut, and we run the leadership development workshops, public speaking, team building, a low ropes course, a variety of things to kind of give students confidence, leadership skills, a community to be around. And then kind of sprinkled in between the weekends and our service is we have our bi-weekly Upbeat meetings. And there's a variety of reasons of why students come to the meeting. Some, they come to eat pizza, outside of the COVID time. We serve food at each meeting, which is awesome. Some come to get information about the service projects coming up, and then a lot of kids come to those because it's a great time to socialize and meet just new people. It's an easy way to be grouped with people you might not necessarily hang out with and give you a chance to meet someone new. Throughout all of those aspects of Upbeat, we also kind of talk about integrity and positive decision making. We are encourage our students to be safe, to be smart, and we kind of do that resistance education throughout our weekends and our meetings to encourage positive decision making. So that's Upbeat in a nutshell. I can go on for hours, but I know you might not have that time. But anyone that wants to be a part of Upbeat can join. You can join at any time throughout the year, even if it's May and you want to join Upbeat. Come to a meeting, ask to go on a weekend. We're more than happy to kind of take anyone at any point of the year.
That's so awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Wow, that was super helpful. I hope this encourages you to join a club. Bye. See you next time.
Thank you for concluding this rundown, Brianna. I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Make sure to come back and see our next Redcoat Rundown, and thank you to everyone for watching.